So Comedy Central just aired their newest roast, which was hosted by Kevin Hart, and this time roasted the pop star Justin Bieber, and had a lot of great roast members like Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg, Shaq, Ludacris, Jeff Ross, Crystalia, Natasha Leggero, and many more, and a surprise guest at the end. I'm not going to ruin for anybody because I was surprised and I was very happy with it. I thought this roast was actually really hilarious for many reasons. For one, they had a wide variety of people. They had singers, athletes, comedians, and Martha Stewart, which was unexpected for her to be in there. And so with a wide variety of people, it led to a wide variety of jokes and different content that just not pertain to Justin Bieber, but pertain to everybody that was there. That's what I like about these roasts, is that it just doesn't focus on Justin Bieber and his crazy antics and his lifestyle. It focuses on everybody that was there and their lifestyle and what they've been up to and such. So with this wide variety of people, you got different content and a lot of different jokes, and some people were stale with their jokes while people were completely hilarious. I didn't really like Ludacris in here. He was the second person that came up and talked about everybody. He had a few jokes that worked, but overall I just didn't really care for Ludacris in here. Also, Snoop Dogg, he was funny at times, but he was so drunk and high that he went off script many times and used the N-word over and over and over and over again just for attention, I think. So I didn't really care for Snoop Dogg and his behavior and his state of mind, because it went off script and you're just like, okay, wrap it up, Snoop. I was very surprised with Martha Stewart. I wasn't expecting anything from her because she just seemed out of place with everybody else that was there. You got Shaq, Snoop Dogg, Ludacris, Martha Stewart. But she went up there and her demeanor and her attitude said, "Fuck you, I'm Martha Stewart," and she rocked and she was hilarious. Also surprising was Shaq. I didn't really think he would be all that funny because we know how well of an actor he was, but he had some jokes that actually worked. I really like Kevin Hart in here as well. He was the roast master, so he had a lot more time than everybody else, and he was just having so much fun with this. That's what I like about all these roasts. You don't know what the jokes are, so when you're a roast member and you hear it, you're just dying on stage. You're just having so much fun with it. And Kevin Hart looked like he was just having a blast with this. You could tell by the end of the show that they were trying to wrap it up a little bit. And that led to Crystalia and Hannibal Buress to kind of not have a lot of time to discuss anything, so it seemed like them two just kind of had to wrap it up quickly. There were a lot of different jokes on a lot of touchy subjects that I was surprised that they were allowed to talk about. They talked about ISIS, abortions, they talked about Justin Bieber's mother and father having abortions, why Justin Bieber exists, using the N-word so much, and a lot of cuss words. And I was surprised about the content that, especially Jeff Ross, he was very vulgar. I really liked Jeff Ross in his roasts, and especially last year with James Franco, but here he just ripped Justin Bieber a new one. He was just talking so much smack about Justin Bieber, and I was surprised that Comedy Central allowed for all of this. I know it did air at 10 p.m. last night, my time, and I was just so surprised, but I really did enjoy it and I laughed a lot. So with all these dirty jokes, it all really felt genuine to the people that were telling the jokes. You could tell at times that Justin Bieber felt uncomfortable with the jokes that were given to him, and he felt awkward, and he did apologize at the end of the roast for his behavior that he's had recently, but I didn't hear him apologize for his music. There were a few flaws in this roast. Every time someone new comes up, they have to reintroduce everybody. You know, the first time that someone comes up, they say, "Oh, we have Jeff Ross here, and we have Ludacris here," and they would say jokes. But when someone new would come up, they were like, "We have Snoop Dogg here, and we have Shaq here." I'm like, we know who's here. And I know that's how roasts work, but that's only one of my flaws with roasts, is that every time someone new comes up, they have to reintroduce and people would clap. And that kind of like slows things down a little bit, because you got to stop and allow for everybody to clap and then kind of redo it again. So maybe if the people didn't clap and reintroduce everybody, Chris D'Elia and Hannibal Buress would have some more time at the end. But I did really like the surprise at the end. Someone that came in and also roasted Justin Bieber, so I really liked the end. I was surprised and smiled a lot. And I did like a lot of the jokes here. I laughed a lot of different content, wide variety of people to roast Justin Bieber, and it was kind of heartfelt at the end when he apologized for everything, and he knows that he won't be like this forever, and hopefully he can change his behavior around. So I really liked the roast of Justin Bieber. It was on par with the roast of James Franco from last year, or was it the year before? I'm not sure. But anyways, it still was a very good roast. So this just watched movies with his review of the roast of Justin Bieber, which aired on Comedy Central. You can probably find it online somewhere, comedycentral.com, or illegally download it. Not saying you should, but it's probably on there somewhere. So this just watched movies, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.